10 haunted theme parks that were abandoned. If you're a thrill seeker or general roller coaster enthusiast, there's a good chance you've been to a theme park or two in your lifetime. However, what would it take for you to visit a theme park that's been abandoned? You wouldn't find any food stands or operating roller coasters, but you would have an unforgettable experience. It should be noted that not every abandoned park in this article is necessarily haunted by ghosts, sorry to disappoint. However, they are guaranteed to haunt any visitor with their eerie visuals and spooky stories. Indeed, in this article, we'll go through 10 former amusement parks where resounding screams have been replaced with numbing silence, enchanting colours with unsettling paleness, and feelings of comfort with a sense of cold dread. Number 1. SCAREEPY Park. This abandoned amusement park located in Berlin, Germany, was first opened in 1969. Although SCAREEPY Park prospered following the reunification of Germany, mounting debts forced the park to close down in 2002. Today, old rides that once provided entertainment and thrills, such as the iconic red Ferris wheel, now stand as eerie oxidized structures fit to frighten any trespassers after sunset. Number 2. Atlantis Marine Park. Opened in 1981. The Atlantis Marine Park attracted tourists from around the world to a small town called Two Rocks in Perth, Australia. The park enticed visitors with a variety of water-based features, including live dolphin shows and pedal boat rides. However, financial difficulties following the 1987 stock market crash forced the park to close after just 9 years. Once home to cetaceans and transfixed tourists, the park now serves as a home for vandals and plant life. Number 3. Pripyat Amusement Park. The Pripyat Amusement Park in Ukraine was on course to kick the summer of 1986 off with a bang. The park featured a 26-metre-high Ferris wheel, bumper carts, swing boats, and more. However, although there was indeed a bang, it wasn't the kind the Soviet Union was planning for. The Chernobyl disaster struck just a few kilometers away and forced the park to close before the grand opening. The park exists today as a dark symbol of the nuclear disaster. Those daring to sneak into the ghost park should be warned that radioactive particles are reported to still persist around the area to this day. Number 4. Six Flags New Orleans. This theme park in New Orleans was at one time world-renowned for its rides, including the Megazeth roller coaster and SpongeBob SquarePants ride. Unfortunately, the park was forced to close in the aftermath of Hurricane Katrina in 2005. Today, the surreal setting is something out of a post-apocalyptic nightmare. Rumor has it people still sneak into the park to feast their eyes on decapitated clown heads floating in the mud and fantasize about zombie invasions. Number 5. Chippewa Lake Amusement Park. Located in Ohio, the Chippewa Lake Amusement Park used to entertain guests with a number of rides, including roller coasters, flying cafes, a carousel, and a Ferris wheel. However, exactly 100 years after opening, the park was forced to close in 1978 due to poor management and lack of attendance. 40 years on, the desolate park is a spooky jungle of overgrown shrubs feeding on moribund wood and scrap metal. Number 6. Dadi Park. Located in Antwerp, Belgium, Dadi Park aimed to provide experiences for families that were affordable and unforgettable. Unfortunately for one young boy, his unforgettable experience involved him losing an arm while riding on the Nautic Jet ride. Following fierce backlash from visitors, which included complaints about other safety concerns, the park closed down in 2002. Today, not much is left at the abandoned park other than ruined equipment and a chilling atmosphere. Plans are reportedly underway to transform the park into a new recreation area. However, will any renovations be enough to eradicate the horrific memories of the past? Number 7. Williams Grove Amusement Park. The Williams Grove Amusement Park in Pennsylvania boasts a long history, having operated for over a century from 1850 to 2005. Despite closing, plenty of aged equipment continues to haunt the abandoned property. In fact, the desolate park was considered so creepy that the owners decided to reopen it for one night only in 2016 on Halloween. Number 8. Boblo Island. It was once normal to hear spine-chilling shrieks at the Boblo Island amusement park. Guests would fly up and down the tall Space Needle ride and be flung from side to side on the screamer. Today, however, all you can hear is the eerie whispers of the wind as it brushes past tattered metal. Indeed, all that's left at the abandoned park on Boys Blank Island are the scattered remains of rides that were left behind after its closure in 1993. Number 9. Gulliver's Kingdom Amusement Park. Located in the shadow of Mount Fuji in Japan, this unique theme park was designed drawing inspiration from the 18th century story Gulliver's Travels. The park is famous for featuring a 147-foot-long statue of Lemuel Gulliver, the main character from the novel, tied down to the ground. The park shut down in 2001 after just 4 years due to poor ticket sales. It's expected one of the reasons for the closure is due to the park's close proximity to the Aokigahara Forest, Japan's infamous suicide forest. Despite being demolished in 2007, the grounds still feature odd structures that give trespassers the feeling that they're not alone in the park. Before we get to our last spot of haunted theme parks, please don't forget to subscribe and hit the bell button if you want more of amazing creepy content just like this. Number 10. River Country Water Park. Opened in Orlando in 1976, River Country was Walt Disney's first water park. At one time, the amusement was one of the top summer vacation spots in Florida. However, due to lack of demand, the park closed in 2001 and never reopened. For 19 years, the site has been abandoned, with many rides left to battle corrosion and plant life. The park won't be vacant forever though, as it was announced earlier this year that the grounds will be redeveloped into a new nature-themed resort to be complete by 2020. If you want to try your hand in exploring the spooky mess before it's too late, you better act quickly. Thank you for watching.